Detroit 9-2. The win was their 6th in a row. As of right now, the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Giants are leading the National League West. The Colorado
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
About to get started here, and pitching in this game, Sandy Alcantara. Singing, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Finally picked up his first win of the season. Took him a few starts to get there, but now that you got that behind you, you can focus on moving things ahead. Looking for number 2 in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And here's the veteran outfielder, Monty Irvin. And he deals in for a strike, and that's how this series begins. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Willie McCovey.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Hank Thompson stands in now and watches strike 1. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So up next, Willie Mays. And a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And the 0-1. And ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Falling behind 2-1. Thompson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 gone, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Willie McCovey. And that one fouled off. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-1. There goes Willie. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Here's the 0-2.
Nope, outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run.
It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh.
Welcome back. Getting the nod on the mound, Christy Mathewson. Singing always a treat when we get to watch him work.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. He's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
In the air on the infield. Flores puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 0-1.
0-1.
Upstairs. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Two. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Stravgaming is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 23, MLB The Show 23 San Francisco franchise mode.
At the belt and fires. And fouled off. The 1-1. And another ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The rise over at second. Stanton on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one. And the righty deals. Bounce to the right, and it goes just foul. First and second, 2 down. Pitch misses inside, and it's 3-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Righty delivers, and that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. That's in there. It's 0-1. Two outs, bases are full. Oh, and 2 now. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Giants 1 and the Marlins nothing.
Some people call it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, cause I think they call it rock and roll. I say roll,
Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. And now it's the Giants DH, Orlando Cepeda.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Alcantara back to work. And that's in the dirt. The pitch. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. And a 2-1 on the way.
Hey.
Good eye right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Sheffield ranging after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting six, the shortstop, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Crawford, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Ball to strike. The pitch just missed. Fought off foul. Man at second. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The second baseman,
And now it's Wilmer Flores.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
0-1's the count.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That just misses. 1-1. And that one finds its way through. Crawford headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
This is Joey Bart. And there's a ball.
0-1, no strike.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Flores off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Monty Irvin in the on-deck circle. In for a strike, now 3-1. Swing and a miss.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Alcantara makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran shortstop, Joey Wendell. The pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez off the plate, and that is ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Check on the runner. Wendell dives back in. Swing and a pop-up. And it drops in. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And that's a double. And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Check swing. Went around. 0-2. This one in the dirt on the McCovey. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Miguel Cabrera, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. That one outside, ball 1. And another ball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Luis Ariz stands in.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
First offering misses the mark. Second and third, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Righty to the plate. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2-2 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So 2 down, and up next for Miami, Gary Sheffield. And the first offering is not close. Two on, 2 outs. Late swing fouled off. And now 2 balls and a strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Curve, hit right back to him. Gets him easily, ends the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Giants 2 and the Marlins 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Monty Irvin. Alcantara back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Irvin, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And that one hammered. That's back. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Hank Thompson digging in now. Doubled in his first AB. Going 1.
0-1.
runner leads away at second. Thompson absolutely crushes this one. No doubt about it, a long home run. Hank Thompson blasts one out. Third home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And up next for San Francisco, Willie Mays. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The pitch. Foul ball there. The 0-2. And now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now it's going to be Willie McCovey. And the 1-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 2. Left-hand hitter waits. That one pulled foul. Next one misses. 3-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here. He blasts one out to right, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the DH, Orlando Cepeda. And it's fouled away. Cepeda, a powerful designated hitter, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is inside, and the count even 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one not close. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air, right field. Sheffield ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch misses inside. And the count 1-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
And here it comes. Foul ball. He's a guy that's changed his stance over time. It's been a little more open, straight up, and now more closed.
One thing hitters will do, it's not so much about the stance, but it's what it does to the brain in terms of resetting and how they approach the pitcher.
1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
The center fielder,
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. In there for strike 1. And it's 1-1. A little bit low. That misses. Now 3-1. And a foul ball. Three-two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Cooper in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The 1-0. That one to first. That ends the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 5-1. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, J.D. Davis. And the right-hander back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So digging in, Wilmer Flores. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Bart, former top prospect for the Giants, and now Buster Posey's replacement.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch inside, and the count's even at 2. This one in the air right field. Sheffield ranging after it. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The left fielder, number 20,
Monty Irvin now at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that's in there for strike 1. Line drive, leaps, and he's got it.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Here's Thompson to hit now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Up the middle, Arise. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. Giants leave a couple. They're up 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joey Wendell.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The wind of the pitch. And that's too high.
You know, these Marlins do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And Thompson makes the play.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Davis settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 4.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Fortes, 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down here 5-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the power speed combo. Willie Mays. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Oh, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
The wind of the pitch. Called strike right there. That one ripped. Gone. A shot to left. His 4th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 6-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Johnny Cueto will take over here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And up next for the Giants, Willie McCovey. He's already homered in this game. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And digging in for San Francisco, Orlando Cepeda. That one's in there, 0-1. Cueto, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. The wind and the pitch. Now 1-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. JT Shagwa getting ready to go. The wind to kick the pitch. That's through there for a strike. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. 1 for 2. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just off the outside edge. One down, base is empty. Now one missed. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And Crawford is set down. Out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, J.D.
2 outs, base is empty. J.D. Davis, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a little bit low. Next pitch misses. Ball 3. And there's a strike. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off. He was late. Three-two now. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Now back.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's the second baseman, Wilmer Flores. Strike 1.
0-1.
Davis off of first with 2 away. Out to short. Wendell. They take the force out, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-1. Back after this on the show.
I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I dropped the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas till we can't be.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. And he deals.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And now it's filled up. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Luis Arias getting ready to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. At the belt and fires. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And now it's 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The pitch. On the ground, could be two. One at second. Can't hang on.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary.
Man at first. Here's a big power threat. Gary Sheffield. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
And the pitch.
That's ball two.
That's ripped. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. First offering, and it just misses. Singy, we think of Giancarlo Stanton with the big-time power as a baseball player, but he was actually recruited to play football at USC. The pitch.
Oh, he's built like a superhero, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And one thing about him, as we talk about guys like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton in the same conversation in terms of exit velocity.
Righty delivers. That one clips the outside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. When you look at the common thread for guys that are elite level hitters, hitting the ball hard is a place you start. And Giancarlo Stanton is a guy that since he's been in the league has been right at the top of the list.
Yeah, Boog, Stanton has hit more 115 mile per hour plus home runs than any other player during the StatCast era.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Next for the Marlins.
And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. A strikeout and a walk. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Arise around third. 1 run is in. Sheffield around third. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just